Hi everyone, Jacqueline here. So I was out and about and some blanket flowers at $3, some Dianthus at $3. So of course, couldn't help myself and decided that I wanted to put these into the garden to attract the hummers and stuff. But you can see we've got a lot of delphinium down here, the salvias. We got the Shasta daisies, which don't do well in our climate. There's more scabiosas in the deep blues here. There is the odd shrub in this list. Cherry trees are one of them I see piled in here. Don't see a lot of hydrangeas yet on the clearance. See the odd one here and there. Oriental poppies are a big one in this pile. You can see I left a few Monardo. I didn't take them all. But I love them. Rob loves them, so that's another reason I got them. So you can see we have a mix of plants going on here. And then over here we have more of the Oriental poppies, and these are the pink with the black-eyed poppies, so they're called Queen Alexander. I tend to gravitate more toward the oranges, but these are very reliable and they provide that poof of color that you need in the landscape. So they are worth the purchase. Just because they put on such a good show, I will maybe debate a little more on them now that I talk about it. It kind of gets my attention. But anyhow, I just wanted to share these. Peonies are a big thing on sale. These are the pink peonies, and they look like they're pretty much all the same that they have here that they're clearing out for $5. Yeah. Oh, there's the odd red here that they're clearing out. So there is some deals to be had. This is the time of year to fill in those spots in your bed. Oh, the mosquitoes are biting again. Gee whiz, can't win. So some opportunities here to beef up your flower bed, particularly with plants like the Oriental poppies and that are not picky about soil conditions, right? They don't mind the dryness. They will still bloom and do well. But they're a one-time bloomer, right? I mean, you can cut them back, and sometimes if your season's long enough, you will get another set of blooms. But for the most part, they only bloom once. The delphinium here are the deep purple flowering. All of them are deep purple from what I can see here, just looking at them. So the deep purple puts a really nice accent in the garden. I'm just looking to see if there's anything else. If I did buy delphinium, which I normally don't, I would be buying them if they were pink, because pink's so hard to find, and it's hard to find the pink seed. So that would be something I'd like to add to my beds, would be pink delphinium. We have hascaps, the super fruit. I'm just looking at the plants here that are buried in the back. And yeah, these are the dwarf sour cherry trees. More delphinium in the back. The pink shades of salvia, fashionista Moulin Rouge, which is what I planted last night in my previous video. And just checking to see if there's anything odd. Nope, still these are the pink orientals. So lots of the pink orientals. Poppies. I'm just going to go around to the other side. They have moved all their roses around over here, and they do have some really nice roses. A lot of proven winners. Now, what I will tell you about the proven winners, you guys, is if you're in a colder climate, most of these are zone 4. Paprika is zone 3, and I am tempted to pick up a paprika just to see how it does. I'd love to get the mango, because I mean, that's right up my color wheel. But we all know, I believe that mango is a zone 4. I don't see a tag on that one, but I'm sure there's one with a tag on it. Double pink. Mango salsa here. No tag. I'm positive they're at zone 4. There's not too many that aren't. These are the Oh So Easies here of the landscape rose, and this is the pink here. And here's my paprika that I was interested in. So tempting. So tempting. And the leaves, you guys, that's one thing I look for, is I don't see a lot of black spot on these. These look really good. Here's a couple more that are absolutely gorgeous, you guys. Check this out. This is the double red in the oh so easy double red. And if we look at the tag, it's only good to -28, so it's a zone 5. So that's a bit of a problem. Ringo here, which I love. The coloring is great. And once again, zone 4. So this is the only one here that I can tell and that I'm aware of that is zone 3. And you can see right here, zone 3. So it's kind of sad, but it's the way it goes. All these gorgeous colors. I mean, look at this one, you guys. This one in particular, the mango salsa, really gets my attention. I mean, look at the color on this. Isn't that beautiful? And there's the price. So you can see, I could try to overwinter that and save it. It would be worth a shot. Because, you know, I tend to be a sucker for stuff like that. So, just wanted to share this with you so you can see what I'm seeing for plants and what's available right now to fill in those gaps in your garden. So if you're interested in roses, you live in one of those zones, well, 5 in particular, and some 4s here, go check out Home Depot. And if you want to beef up your rose collection, that would be the way to go. If I lived in a zone 5, well, I'd probably go stupid here because the colors are just amazing, and yeah, they warm my heart. Monardo that I picked up today for $3 a pot. They are a gorgeous, gorgeous color. I bought these for Rob. Rob loved the Monardos and the pink color, so I got these for him. And then I managed to get 4 containers of the Dianthus for along the edge of the back. Now, the Dianthus I will plant in an area that's considered dry. They like to be dry. If they get too much moisture, you guys, they will rot. I've had that experience by putting them in the wrong spot, and I have managed to kill them. But once I found that spot that was dry and realized the kind of conditions that they really do prefer, I was successful with these, and they did very well. I come around mid-season, cut all the dead heads off like this once I plant them in, and they send up a new flourish of blooms. So all these plants are good in zone 3 and up. I'm 3B, so it's perfect. Now, let's talk about the Monardo, or bee balm. You can see on the bee balm that there's been a bit of an issue with improper watering. You can see the mildew on the leaves. So I need to come through and get rid of this, because that is definitely mildew and that. But for the most part, you know, you're seeing some curled leaves and that. If I come through and I cut this off, and I'll have to cut it because it's not gonna peel, then it should be good. I could come through and just take the bad leaves off and save the flowers if I want color right now, which, you know, it's that time of year where things are kind of going through a little bit of a rebuild for colors. What I mean is you're trimming your petunias back and then you're waiting for them to do another flash. So I could save some of the color on these, but some of them are spent, right, like this. So I would cut them back. You can see that there's a lot of new blooms here, and they will give me another flash. Like this one's gonna grow and that. So I can get some color out of these. Now, to find the spot to put these is gonna take a bit of doing. And this video is not a planting video. Oh look, the bees have already found them. How nice is that? So just seeing the bee on them indicates I need to try to keep some of the flower, because they're loving it and you want to keep them happy. But anyhow, I need to come through and find a place for these to provide color. I've got 10 of them here, and Robert is watering, so this video of planting them will be put off to another day for planting, probably tomorrow. But I just want to show you how gorgeous they are, and that shade of pink is just stunning. And it actually doesn't look too bad with the Dianthus either. But I'm thinking they're going to go at the back of the yard. Now, conditions for Monardo. They like moisture. they don't like their leaves wet. So overhead sprinklers aren't always the best for them. I actually had one here in the flower bed behind me that I'm just going to go over here and show you, that I thought I had lost. Literally, it was rotted out. And it did come back. But I thought for sure it was gone. So, dryness can be a problem. The other thing is I don't cut many perennials back in the fall. And the reason I don't clean up and cut back in the fall, and these will be one of them that I don't cut back, is I want to know where they are when I start spring planting. So then I cut back in the spring. So yes, it's a lot of work in the spring, and I kind of save the work for the spring, but it also helps me with my planting guide. So I will find a spot for these, and I'm just going to do a quick walkthrough. Come on, Matilda. Maddie. Come on, baby girl. And Maddie's here with me. And we will just have a quick look around. Now, I don't have to put them all together, those Monardo, but I can put some together. And you see Rob has done some of the edging here. We've got to fill in the spots between the bricks and that, so let's get some sand. But it looks a lot better, hey, with some edging around it. And he cleaned the bird bath for me. Thank you, thank you. So I could throw a few in here, and they would probably love it. With the roses, they would be very pretty. Now that you can see the petunias are pretty spent, I mean, they'll come back with a flush, most likely, if they get enough moisture. So that's one option. As I walk through the garden, and Matilda's way ahead of me. Come on, Addie. I could put them over here, but this bed really needs, in my opinion, a bit of a rearrange. So that leads from one job, leading to another job, that leads to another job. You know how it goes, you guys. It goes in bursts, but there is room over here. And, oh boy, I must deal with those poplar shoots. So that's an option. But I'm still thinking they're going to go back here. Oh my goodness, the fragrance is overwhelming back here from the orientals. It'd be the tree lilies that give off a big fragrance. Oops, I'm gonna get wet. You can see the sprinklers going here. So I think that they very well could get slipped in here for some color for the spring. There's lots of room in there to throw a bunch of them in here. And they would be glorious, and I think they'd be pretty happy. So I think that's where I'm going to put them, and that'll be in the next video. We're going to plant these in and get them started in this area. And that should be really pretty with when I add more tree lilies in here, the color combinations. So yeah, so I was really happy with that deal. Been wanting some extra Monardo for the hummingbirds, which love them, and for the pollinators, for the bees and stuff. Oh, Maddie, you're gonna get wet. Come on. Come on, you don't want to get wet. You don't like water. And so that's what we're gonna do. All right, sounds like I finally have a plan for those. Now, I did pick up a couple blanket flowers too. I've never had a lot of success with blanket flowers, but I think I'm gonna throw them in here and give them a shot. So that'll be something else that I will do. When I do plant the Monardo, I'll plant them too. Usually I plant stuff, I go on planting sprees, and I just plant, and then when I do maintenance and trimming, I do just trimming and take care of some of those things that need to be done. Same with weeding, I'll just focus on weeding. Sometimes I'll do a bit of both if I'm in an area and it's handy. It just really depends. But yeah. So these are the two blanket flowers I got. Like I said, I've never tried them before. I don't think I have. I try some things, and if they don't work, I don't try them again. I'm going to give these a go. They're quite hardy, down to the -40, so they technically should work. So I'm going to put them in with the orange yarrow for color. You know, I even could put them in the front with the orange gems and stuff for color too. So So many options, hey? But anyhow, I got only 2 of these, so I'm going to give them a try and see how they do. And here's hoping that I'm able to get them through winter. So that's it, you guys. That's the video. I just want to show you my plants and all the beautiful pinks that I got to add to the garden. And in the next video, you'll see me plant them up and get them in to give them a chance. And a bit of pruning is going to happen too. So I hope you enjoyed this video and seeing some of the stuff that's going on sale now that you can add to your garden and fill in those gaps. And I will see you in the next video. Please like and subscribe, and thank you for watching.